Do-do, 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 do-do. Good morning, people. Talk to the dribble. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know y'all surprised to see me. I just got off the road. I've been out in the field. I got some for y'all ass. I do. Make sure as you come in here, you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I'm at 226,000 subscribers, man. We beating on a quarter of a million. It's about reaching that quarter of a million mark by like New Year's. I'm at 226,000. Shit growing. It's all because of all y'all. Y'all keep me in that algorithm. More Japanese dope came in. If you're on that trifecta, you know what time it is. What up? What up? My man says beef sells. I wouldn't let that shit erase all of the work that I put in. Legitimate work. You're right, beef do sell though. Mm, it do. Cam called the beat 139 last night and gave him the alley. Yeah, I heard it. Bunch of yelling and shit. Daryl Javon, I appreciate your super chat. Good morning. I got something for y'all ass. I made this video this morning because I watch internet content just like the rest of y'all. I do. I watch the same shit, probably the same shit that y'all watch. And I'm forced to watch it because it ain't nothing else coming out. You broke down that documentary very well. 50 was just a face. Oh, yeah. It was obvious. It was obvious. They just said last night that Puff is trying to sue Netflix for 50 billion or some old crazy shit, some obscene amount of money. He's he's continuing his bickering that he don't have no other recourse right now. Everybody's seen it. The damage is done. So I don't know what he planned to get out of that. And you know, like I know, them courts, them white people, they're not gonna side with Diddy over a corporate entity like Netflix. They not. Mm-mm. I saw the hard on Mark Curry interview. Not yet. Josh suing him too. Yeah, everybody's suing. What about the content? What about the art form, the music? What about that? The internet is low on content right now, man. Is y'all paying attention? The Kill Ali joint on PILLMATIC 3 is fire. We both from Mount Vernon. I got another album dropping with them niggas. Probably gonna be out before Christmas. It's called The Chosen Few. It's Akil, well Dusty Souls. Akil is in a group called Dusty Souls with YNX and Jamal Gasol. That'll be out hopefully by Christmas and shit. Ain't no money on the floor. Nah, up early getting this paper. Mad dry on the YouTube streets. Mm-hmm. That Pillmatic 3 is top tier gym music. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Puffy might put himself deeper in the feds. Them folks don't like that stuff. Waiting for Premiere and Nas. That's tomorrow, ain't it? Somebody told me that the song got leaked last night. That's tomorrow, December 12th. If it's not tomorrow, it's today. I believe it's tomorrow. I want to know how y'all feel about all this bullshit online. Academic is on Mano's neck. That's all that's online is beef. Where's the art? People selling their souls, man, and running their brands straight into the ground, man, and stand on beef. Y'all like beef. The beef videos seem to do it, very well and shit. They don't always get monetized, but you'll damn sure get the attention of the timeline. You will. He said, yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay. Max B is in trouble. Oh, let's talk about that. Have y'all been watching those interviews with that girl? Have y'all been watching the Vlad TV interviews with that girl, Gina Conway? That girl dumb as a box of rocks. Have y'all watched them joints? Man, that girl slow as molasses. He says she is slow as hell. Damn. She seemed like she need an aide up there with her. He said she broke as hell. I believe everybody is going, most people that Vlad announced last week that he's spent over $1 million in recent years on YouTube content, paying everybody that comes on his platform. It's an investment, but that money that he gave her, he not gonna get his ROI for that. He not. She's slow as a motherfucker. She talk like she 8 years old. I'm watching that girl. I'm walking with Max. Not about to let Vlad taint how I see the music. I ain't never encountered a chick that slow. She got the mind of a 15-year-old. She was definitely in room one in school. She's slow, slow. Definitely special needs. Max had her on the blade. You know she got to be a little hard. She tried her best not to say prostitution. You left your life, you had a boyfriend, y'all own property, and you probably had a pretty balanced life. To run off with a rapper, and you was introduced to ecstasy, prostitution, and murder. She just came home from doing 15 years. She's slow as a motherfucker, yo. I don't know how she was able to even implicate anybody besides herself. What up? She can't even get her hair done. Did you see Cameron call into the Beat 139 argue one of the hosts over old Big L stories and supposedly beef? They going off on each other. I seen that. That started on here. Well, it escalated on here. I interviewed Doc about that Big L story that was told on Cameron and Mace platform. It started from Mace implying that Big L set him up to get robbed, right? Then Cameron said that he was in a shootout with Big Lee. That he was in a shootout or about to be in a shootout with Big Lee. That's Big L's brother. And it's my understanding that either their nieces or daughters was on the Beat 139 first, and they was saying that they wasn't feeling them niggas for the shit that they was saying about L posthumously while he's dead and shit. But you could go watch the interview when Doc tell the story about the chain. Big L was alleged to had put a chain on a guy's neck, and that was the way that the shooters can identify the victim that they ended up killing. But the interview that I got from Doc, the guy that you're talking about, he said that that never happened. He said he's the one that put the chain on the guy's neck, if I'm not mistaken. But it's on his channel. Just type in Gully TV Big L, it'll pop up. Her ex dodged the bullet. Did you see how they trying to play the black Michigan football coach when Sean Payton did the same thing and he's coaching the Broncos? I don't know what's against the law about fucking with a broad, man, who's a willing participant. I guess they don't play that if they are on staff, and I'm pretty sure he's not the first person to fuck a staff member. But it's in a racial situation. They probably not feeling that. He got to go. He probably get another job elsewhere. I seen your interview with Doc. So Big L was backdooring people. Mace was implying that Big L set him up to be robbed. He said it on him and Cameron's platform. Doc got on here because people wasn't feeling what he was saying, and he got on here to clarify things. So it's been going on since then. That night that I was doing that interview, Mace was trying to call in while I was interviewing him and shit, but I couldn't stop the recording to answer the phone. L was grimy. We don't know that, but according to Mace, he was. According to Mace, he was. I hear Misa about the sue Gene deal. Gene ain't got no money, man. Gene ain't got no money. I got something for Gene ass in this interview that I just did with Mark Curry. Gene, you were mentioned. You were. First question I asked Mark. Uh, that content should be out probably tomorrow or the day after. It's being edited right now. I'm not editing it. Somebody else is editing it. If I was editing it, that should be out already. Y'all see how fast that Hardo shit got uploaded. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that y'all subscribe to follow me on IG, man. Y'all miss a lot of important shit on my Instagram page. A lot of the content discussions that end up on here on YouTube start on Instagram. Did you see the Beanie Siegel and Gilly interview? Yeah, I seen it. It was acting like they was old pals. I seen it. They was acting like they was old pals. Oskino had a lot to say about it. There's nothing but beef on this internet right now. Where do y'all go to get y'all hip hop news and shit like that? Where's what? I need y'all to name me the hip hop platforms. Who and where is the hip hop platforms? What do y'all? Who do y'all tune in for hip hop? Tell me. He said Max cleaning up. It's a lot of money on the floor. It's low vibrational money, man. I ain't got no problem getting the money off the flow. You know I don't. But I'm not gonna fuck up my channel covering all this bullshit. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's an indication of a lot of people's IQ. Niggas ain't working. Very low vibrational. Excuse me. I heard another story. L tried to get Fat Joe to get on somebody, but Joe knew the nigga, so he didn't. And the nigga was from Harlem. That was Mace. That was Mace that you talking about. Gully TV, What's the Numbers TV, What's the Numbers TV, Po Rowe. Shout out to him. He's pretty good. Hip Hop Roundtable on YouTube. Ran back to Curry after you said you wasn't interviewing. I didn't run back to him. Them niggas sent for me. Get it right. And our damn show wasn't desperate. But them niggas sent for me. Didn't you see the previews? Didn't you see that? That's why I said you need to be on Instagram. I didn't run back to them. Them niggas sent for me. It's time. We need you. Yeah. And we confronted our issues in that interview that you about to see. You know I stepped in with my grievances. I'm not gonna get on camera and be phony with no motherfucking body. I'm not gonna get on camera and be phony with nobody. You know why? You'll be able to read it. You'll be able to say, because y'all been here a long time, y'all be able to say, that's not him. That's not Gully TV. He's point shaving right now. No, ain't none of that. Them niggas sent for me. Get it right. The trifecta is on therealdribble.com. He said I got desperate. Do I look desperate, nigga? Do anything about this platform suggest desperation? Do it look like I'm struggling on this platform? Hell no. Daryl Javon, I appreciate your super chat. I don't agree with some things you say, but I do agree that YouTube content creators have no real skill or any journalistic skills to create legit content. It's obvious. That was a very good interview with Mark Curry. I seen it. You couldn't have seen it. It ain't out yet. It ain't out yet. It's over an hour long. It is. Gene, better hope Puff don't respond to him when he get out. He ran out of money now that Puff is in jail. This interview that I did with him is going to shake up the room because I got something up out of him. The difference between Mark interviewing with somebody else and me, it's not an interview. It's a conversation. He's 100% comfortable with being transparent with me. I get a little bit more out of him. Y'all gonna see. Y'all is. You think Poe alive? Somebody said they seen him in Harlem. I don't really believe that. I don't. It's a few sites, but they don't be on it like you and cut to the chase be on it. I came here doing hip hop, sports, and fashion. He seen the interview in the future. Once everybody can do it, it ain't special no more. I do everything in my power, man, to make this shit go and make this shit go fluidly. If it's a struggle, it ain't gonna be no good. It ain't. He said the niggas from the future talking about he seen the interview. Nah, he talking about another one. I got a bunch of Mark Curry joints out. I got probably like over 25 interviews with him. Cameron is cooking people in their own show. He didn't do nothing but just did a bunch of yelling. Doc ain't that type of dude. He's not no yelling type dude. I mean, that's all y'all getting is conflict. Y'all ain't getting nothing good. Y'all ain't getting nothing that you're gonna talk about in 5, 10 years from now. You're not getting no reference pieces. I think it was an old one. Yeah, it was definitely an old one, pimp. I like YouTube. Of course, could be better. Nas and Primo album drop tomorrow. Go get PILLMATIC, man. My shit. My shit the hottest out here right now. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm jumping up and down on the horn. The niggas got out. Shout out to everybody on it. Mark says Suge had Puff and a full Nelson. Said that on this platform. Gene is not broke. He's retired with a pension. I don't care what the nigga doing. I know that he don't do this. This is what this has come to as far as these internet platforms. It don't even be mattering whether what the person is saying is true or not. They put whatever the fuck they want in the title. Like it's the Art of Dialogue piece out that says Gene Deal says Puffy knew that Pac was gonna be shot at Quad Studio. How the fuck do you know that? You don't know that. You wasn't even there. But they'll put that out. They'll put that out. Just put it out. It don't even matter if a motherfucker was there. I want to order the trifecta. Does it have Tonkat Ali in it? It does. Tonkat Ali, Maca Black, Ashwagandha, Horny Goatweed, and Hawthorne Berry. Those are the 5 nutrients inside that supplement. It's incredible. Brian and fucked your Lakers chemistry up. They need to retire. Nah, we lost last night, man. San Antonio just played a better game. Somebody had 30 for San Antonio. I think his name was Castle. He had 30. I think Bron been doing okay with the Lakers. I was watching that game. That's the first Laker game that I watched the whole game in a minute. It's something that's missing. They can't be in shootouts with people. They got to be able to play defense and stop other teams from scoring. That's just the bottom line. So anything that I said about them prior, erase that shit. They got to play defense. Offensively, they cool. Niggas getting 30s and shit like that. Got to lock somebody up. I'm a Laker fan. They don't have no defense. He said Rich Paul was right then. Yeah, I seen that statement that he made, and I didn't like it until I watched that game last night. I said, oh, I get it. Somebody will get their ass right up out them playoffs playing like that. Seriously. Seriously, I need a PA knit and to hear that PILLMATIC 3. Go get it. Gene always talking intel. How you know? Why is they mad at Rich Paul for telling the truth? I don't know. I feel that it's the truth. They don't play any defense at all. They don't. I need to know what cities is in here this morning because I want to tell y'all personally, each city, that I got something for your ass. I got something for y'all ass. I got something for y'all ass. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Memphis, Cleveland, Scottsdale. I heard it's a lot of millionaires down there. Billionaires too, Scottsdale. Florida, Orlando, Fayetteville, Atlanta. Oh, Buffalo, D.C., Long Island, New Haven, Connecticut, Greensboro. Choke posted that 50 dated Misa. That's where the beef started. Baltimore, Cleveland, Elizabeth City, New Jersey, Knoxville, Detroit, North Philly, BX, Westchester, Yonkers, Philly, Sioux Falls, You know what I want to tell y'all? Some of y'all probably have seen these already, but I seen one of they got them self-driving cars. Them shits is all over Atlanta. They is. Them shits is all over downtown Atlanta, man. You'll see a car driving down the street that look like it got a satellite. Well, I believe it is a satellite on the top of it. It got a lot of satellites and a lot of got like these things. They look like fans spinning around. It's a whole bunch of shit on the roof and shit like that. And it looks real futuristic. But when the motherfucker get up on you, they Volvos too. Most of the joints that I've seen, they Volvos. When they get up on you and you see it ain't no driver in that motherfucker, that shit looks crazy as hell. That shit look crazy as hell. I started to get in one. He said they all over Phoenix too. One drove through a crime scene. I ain't trusting them shits. Man, that shit look crazy as hell, yo. I was standing outside my hotel. They be picking up motherfuckers from the hotels and shit. I'm like, look at this shit here. It ain't nobody in the motherfucker, man. That shit crazy. It's like a remote control car driving around on the street, man. That shit crazy. And they got the fucking they got the DoorDash robots in Atlanta. He said they be out this way deep. Man, they got the DoorDash robots in Atlanta, man. I'm standing outside the hotel, man, waiting on my man to pick me up, and I seen something. It was a robot rolling down the street. It looked like a metal box. It had green and shit on it. It had lights on it and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? My man was like, oh, that's DoorDash. I said, for real? He like, hell yeah. They got food delivering robots in Miami. They got them in Atlanta. I seen one of them motherfuckers. I'm like, this shit is crazy. They gonna really test mankind in the years to come, for real. They got robots on the streets, man. I'm like, I don't know how the homeless ain't jacked that nigga yet. Hey yo, that's my man. I said, man, the homeless let that shit go down and shit. Like, they ain't too hungry. This motherfucker riding down the street, rolling down the street. They don't be moving fast, and this motherfucker rolling down the street by himself, man, with food in him and shit. Like, I'm surprised the homeless ain't ran up on him and flipped his ass over yet. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a problem soon. Y'all ass ain't that hungry. This motherfucker rolling around without a pistol, unattended, delivering food. He said, yeah, you ain't got to worry about anybody eating your fries. How you feel about act hating on older rappers? Seems like a nerd trying to get back his bullies. I seen that. He was being critical of the clothes that Fabulous was wearing. That's a reflection of a nerd getting comfortable. Social nerd, probably a digital nerd too. There's nothing wrong with being a digital nerd. A social nerd is a weirdo. Academics, he's fucking celebrity bitches now and shit like that. That's just how niggas get to acting, man. When they get to feeling themselves. Now he attacking niggas, just been traditionally fashionable. How you go? Who made you the fashion police, my nigga? Who said that you was live enough to say this shit? And they went and got that footage of you saying some sexual shit to a little kid on the fucking on a live stream. It's I just told y'all, man, it's low vibrational content online. There's a lot of conflict. Academics got here by way of conflict. He stands on that. That's what he do. That's what he do. And he's in a position now that he could take shots at niggas knowing that they're gonna respond. So it's almost like a bear trap. I believe content creators do that from time to time. They'll set a bear trap. If they come to the conclusion that they have an issue with somebody, they're not feeling somebody, they might take some shots or they might set a bear trap. A bear trap is when you do something, say something that you know that one of these niggas is gonna react to. I said it some years ago. I did that with Mano. That's how me and Mano. I started that whole incident. I didn't know that it was gonna go on for years and years and shit, but I did start it. I've said this before. I did start it. I said that it looked like Mano scared of Snow Billy, and I knew that he wasn't gonna like that. And it was on. But that's what academics be doing to niggas. Act need to chill and stay in his lane. Someone will slap him and Act's gonna sue. I 100% agree with you. If somebody put hands on him, you're going to jail. He gonna let you know real fast that this ain't that. For real. He said, "Oh yeah, y'all didn't know that I started that." That's how I started with Mano. I knew that he was gonna reply. I knew that he replied within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes of that video going out, he was in my inbox. Got you where I want you, and it went from there. I no longer have any conflict with him. I moved on from that shit. I'm pretty sure he's moved on too, but they gotta be careful, man. Like at the end of the day, we didn't step into the y'all lane. Y'all lane is in the booth. When y'all get on this here, you stepped into our world. So whatever we want to do with you, whatever a motherfucker like academics want to do with you, you on his playing field. So deal with it. Why do I never see white people disrespecting the 40-year-old skaters that dress like they 18? This riddle me this, right? If a guy, I just seen a guy on a plane, right? This guy was totally gray, older gentleman, totally gray. I could tell that he was older. He probably was 55 easy. He was sitting across from me, and I happened to look down, and I looked down at his sneakers, and I said, "Damn, OG, I see you." Said that to myself. He had on them black and gray Hirachis with the straps. They just came back out. I wanted a pair. I didn't get a pair. They just came back out like 3 months ago. Y'all know them black and gray Hirachis? They look like the Raiders and shit. They look just like some shit that you could wear with the Raiders. Look down. He had on the Hirachis. A person cannot look at this man and say, "Yo, you dressing like a young nigga." You know why? Them fucking Hirachis came out in 1991. Those are his sneakers. You feel me? Yeah, they came out in like 91, maybe 92. Those are his sneakers. He was a young nigga when it came out. When you see a motherfucker, let's say you see a motherfucker that's in their 50s and he's fila down. He's not dressing like a young nigga. He's not dressing like a young nigga. If you see a motherfucker with some Bo Jacksons, Air Jordans, all of that, he's not dressing like a young nigga. Y'all got that twisted. This is what he been wearing. This is from his life, his generation. This is what the fuck he wear. Because you didn't got up in age, you don't got to start wearing them fucking two-piece polyester suits that unks be having on Easter. Y'all know that bullshit, them big ass pant legs and you don't got to start wearing that shit. You don't. You wear what the fuck that you been wearing. You bet you could wear what the fuck you like. But don't get it fucked up. Don't look at a motherfucker and say that, like academics said, that they need to dress their age. What the fuck is you talking about? The fuck is you talking about, nerd? That's how you know that he wasn't amongst us. That shit that he's wearing, that shit that he's on, the colors that he's wearing, you might see a lot of older niggas just wearing teal. That's my favorite color, turquoise. You might see niggas wearing turquoise, purple, and shit like that. And you see them coming through and they looking all radiant and shit. You say he dressed like a young nigga. No, he's not. He's dressing in the Charlotte Hornets colorway. That purple and teal and white and shit like that, that was imposed on a generation when the Charlotte Hornets came out. That Charlotte Hornets, that original OG Charlotte Hornets fucking uniform. It's proven, it's documented. It's YouTube videos about it. That Charlotte Hornets uniform that came out in 90 or 89 or some shit like that. Whenever the Hornets came out, maybe 88, it was immediately a hit. I rock Ewings to the day I leave this earth. Daryl Javon, I respect it. The purple shit is for a reason. I'm not here to explain it to you, man. But um things have changed. Like people that's a grandfather now, they don't look like grandfathers from the 80s. They not in rocking chairs. They not No, they don't look like that. They're not in rocking chairs. They're not wearing leisure suits and um, funny looking ass shoes and shit like that. It's not like that. The whole thing is different. So the ideal or the traditional image that you have for an older gentleman, it's not like that anymore. Saladin, I appreciate your super chat. DJ Academics, whoever he is a supreme clown, and one of the reasons why I don't really deal with this generation. And you right, who gave him the authority over anything? They don't count. Young niggas wear all black every day, looking crazy as a motherfucker. Yeah, all the fly kicks came out in the '90s, golden era. That old Raptors jersey is the shit too. I got that joint on the wall here. Act never had a Pelly. The grandfathers are in their 40s now. Exactly, it's a new generation. If you was a teen in the '90s, all this is based on us. It is. I wear the. Some nigga said some slick shit about me buying outdated clothes. It's not outdated. It's vintage. I grew up in the '90s. I was a kid in the 1980s. I'm attracted to that shit. That's what I know. That's what I'm gonna wear. I'm not gonna wear none of this new shit. I very rarely go somewhere and see something and say, "That's dope. I like that." I don't. When I go shopping, I already got in my head what I'm looking for. I already know exactly what I'm looking for. So I can't be converted. I'm on one. You know what I mean? Vintage is dope. These dudes have no flavor. These little niggas think nose rings is cool. I still rock Pumas. I'm 41. Rock your Pumas, my nigga. You can put fat laces in them if you want. We with that. You can rock your Kangol if you want. We with that. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can rock a Sherlin if you want. Do that shit. You don't have to adhere to nothing. You don't have to conform. Um, One of the main principles of fashion is being original and shit. And that was something that was that was a very, very big deal when we was growing up. If you seen somebody with a pair of sneakers, you didn't go get that same pair. I mean, you just didn't. Like if you let's say you might have went and got a different color, but you didn't go get the exact same sneakers as somebody else. That was a no no. Like in school and shit like that. You wasn't snapping no necks wearing some shit that the next nigga just wore and shit like that. That wasn't what's up. We wasn't with that at all. We was trying to find the most rare, bizarre. What are those? You know what I'm saying? That's the type shit we was on. I just copped some green and whitey tonics. The Pumas with the bubbles like the Reebok pumps is my twist. They marketing plan was me. Originality is now frowned upon. Conformity is encouraged. All this fake designer is getting on my nerves. I still wear Levi's jeans. I rock a Levi's denim. I will. Mm-hmm. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I feel sorry for y'all, man. I'm a content creator, right? I wear that title because I can get on a fucking computer and edit some shit from nothing. The shit that you see when you get on this internet, y'all have to be disappointed. Y'all have to be disappointed. It's like you gotta pick through the shit to find something good to watch. I don't want to hear Charleston White beefing with everybody. I don't want to hear Charleston White and Oskino going back and forth. I don't want to hear that. I ain't interested in it. I don't want to hear Cameron and Doc. I'm not interested in it. We can go on and on. Everybody is. It just make us look stupid. He said, "Right, it's annoying." It just make niggas look stupid. It just make niggas look stupid. They just sent out reports and it told you what you watched over the years. The 2025. Did y'all get them reports? It told you the type of content that you was watching all 2025. Were you impressed on the shit that you gave your attention to? They gave you your top 5 YouTube channels that you watched. They gave you the top 5 topics that you was. Mine was sports, sneaker culture, and Stoic philosophy. After Charleston White disses the dead and talked about dude losing his son like that, I was done listening to that BS. I could never, ever, ever be dissed, except being dissed, reply to being dissed by an ugly nigga. I just couldn't. I would never, ever respond to Charleston White. Nothing that he could say out of his mouth could cause me to respond. He can get on the camera and say, yeah, 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 and that funny country ass voice. Nigga, you bony? You look like Jiminy Cricket. You bony? You cockeyed? You got legs like baseball bat. You're black. You're ugly. You got legs like baseball bat. I just wouldn't respond to him, man. Like I wouldn't respond to him under no. I don't give a fuck what he say, man. Go ahead, you can say whatever the fuck you want. I know, and you know. I know, and you know that you had a very, very hard life. You know what I'm saying? You had a very, very black people ain't kind of if you not good looking, if you ain't pretty, black people ain't kind to you. Could you imagine the type of ridicule that nigga suffered from going through school and shit like that? Y'all remember they used to make them grading charts in school? The girls would write the names of all the guys and they would put face, body, personality. It was like a report card. Y'all remember that? Girls would give you a little grade and shit like that. I bet you he dreaded going through shit like that. I bet you wasn't no girls passing that nigga no notes in school. Wasn't getting no dates. Probably wasn't getting no pussy. Wasn't no ain't no prom popping like none of that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck, man, that you got your first gold chains and shit like that, man. And you're not an equal. You're just an ugly nigga with a cable. That's it. He said the ridicule is crazy. He said, I remember that. Hell yeah. That shit shaped a motherfucker's self-esteem. Girls telling you that you amongst the most good-looking guys in this school. That wasn't his reality. There was some girls that he had to look at and just fantasize about. You're not gonna fuck this bitch. She's not gonna speak to you. You're not gonna talk to her on the phone. She's not gonna dance with you at the school dance. Nothing, nothing. So park it. We need some wealth content, but a lot of these dudes have nothing. Girls never asked to wear his jackets in school. Yeah, yeah. I promise you, I'm ghetto fatigued. The black cultures of excellence is being drowned out by the subculture of black ignorance within the family relationships, health, even art. It's demoralizing. I just was in Atlanta, right? You know what I like about Atlanta? And I was reminded of this when I was there. Everybody black got a business card. Everybody black got a business card for the most part. I'm serious. It's still like that. They try to portray online that Atlanta has experienced a decline. That's not true. Black excellence is still in Atlanta. The black creatives are still in Atlanta. The black entrepreneurs are still in Atlanta. And that shit is just refreshing as shit, man. When you be in a cipher with 2, 3 niggas you ain't never met and everybody pull out a business card and here you go, pimp. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? You're right. In our era, originality was praised and respected. You couldn't be a follower, Daryl. You 100% factual. Gully, you said a lot of these dudes have run out of content. Was going to run out of content, then boom, the podcast dried up. Yeah, for a man to think one man is ugly, that implies that there are men that you find attractive. That couldn't be further from the truth. But I have no problem saying that's a good looking nigga right there. That don't make you gay. I come from a long line of good looking niggas. There's good looking niggas in my family. There's babies being put out. He gonna be a hoe killer when he get older. Look at him. Good looking nigga right there. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. It be niggas like you who have never been on the receiving end of a compliment to take adoration. Black is beautiful. That will take adoration and try to turn it into some homosexual shit. You's a sick motherfucker. Yeah. And I understand that niggas like you exist. I understand like the niggas like you exist. Yeah, I understand. He said I just received a notification. Y'all hear this motherfucker, man? Y'all hear what this nigga just said? Sick ass nigga. It's them Andrew Cunanan type motherfuckers. Them type niggas, that nigga, he'll kill you for being good looking and shit. This nigga try to do something to you because you're good looking. Yeah, it is. Yeah, compliments soften the soul. Oh shit. You could tell who always had chicks. These niggas be suffering, man. I don't feel no type of way, man, that you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. If you got mixed up in a bad batch of chemistry and shit, like you come from ugly parents and shit like that. You came out of ugly duckling. Go sit your ass in the corner some motherfucking where, nigga. Facts, Gully. I'm a 47-year-old pop-up, and I still throw that shit on. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Self-hate projected to others. Yeah. You don't think Minister Farrakhan is good looking? He's almost 90 years old. I'm pretty sure he's probably 90. You don't think he's good looking? There's niggas amongst us. Calvin Lockhart, he passed away. He was the original Biggie Smalls. This is known as being a good looking black man. Denzel Washington has this reputation. So if you could say, that nigga ugly, this nigga right here, that's a good looking black man. That don't make you no Blade, weirdo. Exactly. He acts like he never looked at a couple and said to himself, that's a nice looking couple. He hasn't. He hasn't. Ugly begets ugly. Silky Slim. Man, Calvin Lockhart was so fly, debonair, and dapper. He just his Deke O'Malley. He was in one of the movies as Deke O'Malley, and Let's Do It Again. He was Biggie Smalls. You see this motherfucker, you like, man, this motherfucker right here is flawless. He got perfect skin. Whenever you see him, he got that fly shit on, hot cheekbones. It's a good looking nigga right there. Charleston White, Muhammad Ali. He never let it escape. Modesty wasn't in his vocabulary. He never let it escape your reality that he was good looking. He told you, I'm pretty. I'm pretty. The Baron was the movie. Go look at he said he had charisma. Yeah, Calvin Lockhart was a star and shit. Somebody that I was really attracted to his style. Whenever you see him on TV, he always had that shit on. I believe he was typecast as basically a Don or something like that. Billy D. Williams. When niggas call you pretty boy, that's indirectly saying you handsome. Basically, yeah. You see the Browns last game, Shador got busy. The coach fucked this whole groove up. Yeah, they gonna park that dude. Kevin Stefanski is his name. They gonna park him. He's a racist. He is, and I've been a victim of that. What he did to Shador. White men, some white men, will be so jealous of the natural given gifts that's bestowed upon a black man that he'll sabotage or go out of his way to sabotage. This motherfucker sabotaged the welfare of the team. So this boy don't be on ESPN on Monday morning saying, I just had damn near 400 yards passed and 4 touchdowns. I threw a 60-yarder. I just put on the best game of a rookie in this last 75 years of NFL football. He tried to sabotage that shit. Yeah, and yes, they do that. Insecure, sick motherfucker. They got to get him up out of there. Shador already won that battle. He's won over the fans of Cleveland. When you got Skip Bayless in your corner, when Skip Bayless is making viral videos talking about how great you are, god damn it, you didn't accomplish something. Cause you know Skip don't got no cut card. If you ain't right and exact, he'll say it. If you ain't performing, he gonna say it. The great Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad was sharp. Yes, he was. Sports buck breaking. Cleveland might as well relocate the franchise to another city with new ownership. They're in a position right now where they're gonna get the number 4 pick. So whoever is the man in college football right now, I don't know what I would take a defensive player. I would try to take the top defensive player. They already got Myles Garrett on the D line. I would take a linebacker or somebody else on the D line. Like the offense, you can find offensive players, especially when you got a playmaking quarterback like that. These are professionals we talking about. All you need is wideouts to run the routes. Linemen could help. Some offensive linemen that could help the situation. But Shador didn't already won that. He won that. He did. He made. He's making the NFL look bad because they all collectively tried to perform a sabotage. They all collectively, them owners that all passed him up. The guy that Cam Ward was his name, right? That's who the quarterback is for Tennessee. He was supposed to be the guy, right? Tennessee chose him. Shador just outplayed him in front of the whole world and shit. And Tennessee had the opportunity to select Shador. So how the fuck you feel? How you think Tennessee, the organization, the front office, how you think they feel right now? Like a fucking bunch of jerks. Nas' fly always got chicks. Jay did not. That's they difference. Hmm. Crazy thing about the Browns, they're supposed to have one of the top defenses. They should trade Judy for Travis Hunter. Jacksonville ain't giving up Hunter, yo. That's highly unlikely. They said Roach. They said Roach lost. I want to talk about this situation that just happened. It was a black football team, I believe, from Philadelphia. I know y'all seen this story. It was a black youth football team. I believe that they was from Philadelphia. They went to Florida to compete in a football game. And before the game, 20 of them went to Dick's and got caught boosting. And they got caught boosting, and that I guess their punishment was that they couldn't play in the game. That shit that fucked me up. That really fucked me up. That really fucked me up. You gotta. This is a football team, right? This is a football team, but the football team more than likely come from impoverished neighborhoods. That's where you find the talent at. These kids are probably have-nots. They probably not eating right. The only time they get a good meal is when they come amongst the football organization, the coaches and shit. After we play this game, we're gonna take y'all out to eat and shit like that. When they done, they go back to the projects, like the movie Hardball. Y'all remember that? When them boys got done playing them baseball games, they went back to fucking Cabrini Green and shit like that. So you got some kids that's coming from poverty, and them niggas went boosting before the game and got popped and fucked everything up. Ah man. Shh. I don't co-sign crime. He said, "Yeah, the city burnt out. Yeah, they come from poverty and shit like that." I just wish somebody told them niggas, don't go boost until after the game. Don't go and rob that until after the game, man. God damn, man, they fucked up, man. They ended up losing the fucking game. 20 of their players, 20 of their players couldn't play, man. Like, oh man, I could imagine how many key players had to sit, man, because of that shit, man. I just Only the real can relate to shit that a hungry man will try. Them niggas come from poverty, man. Them niggas probably ain't got nothing and shit. So they did something that they probably forced them to do for survival. He said those kids are getting charged with felonies. They can get those charges dropped based on mitigating evidence, i.e., poverty, youth, and potential. They from another state. I don't think that they got away with none of the items. Y'all got y'all shit back. I don't think it's going to be no extreme penalty. The felony, I don't think that retail theft is because that's the charge. Retail theft. I don't think retail theft is a felony. I just hate that them niggas when somebody that, man, we got to wait until after the game. Them niggas should have played the game first. Them hunger pains ain't no joke. Nah, it's not. And I played football with niggas who didn't have nothing, man. You knew who the niggas on the team who didn't have nothing. You know how this is how you would know. Some niggas didn't have no cleats. Somebody probably had to give them some cleats, or maybe the coaches had to buy them some cleats. Some niggas didn't have no cleats. Some niggas would come to the game and their uniform would still be dirty from the last game. Mom ain't washed their uniform and shit like that. Some niggas' uniforms was dingy and shit like that. Like some players on the team weren't being taken care of and shit like that. So it's just unfortunate. But you knew the niggas on the team who was fucked up and shit. Like it would be to the point. Like I remember my mom giving my teammates clothes and shit. Like Jamil can't fit this no more. Take this home with you. Shit. Wait till after practice. Tell yo, come here. Just pass somebody a bag of clothes. Go ahead, take that home with you. Shit like that. They was the best players too. I knew it. It was 7 of them, and took a Uber. Had supervision on the coaches and the parents. Oh, bad supervision on the parents, coaches, and the chaperone. Don't the team feed you before the game? If they went out of town to Florida and they had a game, I'm pretty sure they probably ate breakfast at the hotel. That don't mean that you were full. That don't mean that you got a full stomach. Many of us probably went to bed some nights. We just ate dinner, but we wasn't full and shit like that. You dig? Um, when I was going to school in Norfolk, I went to a school called Rosemont Middle School, and they didn't serve breakfast at school in Pennsylvania in the north, but in Virginia they had breakfast before school. Like they served breakfast at the school and shit. It was certain niggas that had to go get that meal. Like you just had to get up a little bit earlier and shit. Like I think breakfast was like at like 7:30 in the morning and shit. School didn't start to 8:30 or some shit. You might have had an hour. It was some niggas like I remember that was used to be breaking their necks to get up to get that breakfast because they wasn't really eating at home and shit. I never paid for any teams I was on. They came and found me, had a jersey and kicks for me. I know how I go. Same here. Polk County is nothing to play with. Grady don't play. Grady Judd don't play. What happened to the days when the teacher took care of the star athlete almost to the point we thought they were, oh my goodness. I think they may get out of serving time, but they are going to charge them with felonies. That's crazy. Bro, there's no excuse to go to Dick's. They were just taking advantage of a situation and they missed the opportunity of a lifetime. Now they have a lifetime of regret. They're going to always remember taking that L because they got disqualified from the game. But as far as them not going to Dick's, them niggas is athletes. Them niggas went to Dick's, man. Them niggas went to Dick's for tights, wristbands, socks, headbands, maybe Nike Tech sweatsuits for after the game. If you a young athlete, shit, Dick's is like going to Macy's, pimp. I don't know what you talking about. Where else they gonna go? I trained in Florida in high school. You get fed. They just got caught. My wife and her brother-in-law told me stories of having to get up early to catch the school breakfast. That's how them athletes in the South be all big and shit, man. They feed motherfuckers breakfast down south. It be scouts at them games. That's not the first time that happened. What's homeboy name? Leangelo Ball played for UCLA. UCLA went overseas to play a game. Them niggas went to the Louis store and got caught stealing. Remember Trump had to go over there and free them niggas. They was gonna keep them niggas over there wherever they got caught at. The country was gonna keep their ass, lock their ass up in jail. Trump had to go over there and get them niggas. So shit happens in China. Okay, yeah, they had some Louis glasses and shit like that. My man said we used to hit Walmart up for the bootleg Under Armours all the time. In Louisiana, we had breakfast from kindergarten until graduation. I hope the niggas end up being all right. I hope everything works out for them. You know what I'm saying? You don't learn from winning. You learn from taking losses and shit. So maybe them niggas might have got a lifetime lesson early for what just happened to them and shit. So in Polk County, if you have jailbroken fire stick, it's a felony in this county. God damn. I gotta get up out of here, man. I got work to do. Super chatters, I appreciate you. I feel for y'all, man, when y'all gotta get online and you overwhelmed by bullshit content. It ain't nothing. Just pay attention to what's on it. Just pay attention when you open your phone, when you open your PC, the types of videos that pop up on your screen. Drugs, death, confrontations. YouTube is a university. Make sure that you're not online just accepting what they feed to you because you black. They have a profile. They get an idea of what your age is. You black, but we're gonna start pushing this type of content to this person. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever went to somebody else's house and seen the type of content that they push to that particular person? It's gonna be something totally different than the shit that they pushing to you. But again, they pushing that to you because they feel that this is what you this is what will interest your black ass. So don't accept that, man. Make sure you get some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from this computer, this internet shit. This is a university. Make sure you make it the most out of it. Get to that gym. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notification. Follow me on Instagram at I am gullytv_. I got dope content coming for y'all. Bear with me. Peace.